about 3 specific things that you can use in your business this week to really capitalize on the spirit of, being productive. So the first thing is you want to schedule out your work time. Now, if you are, like most other people in the network marketing profession, you're doing this part-time. Even myself, I have several other businesses that I run. And so you have to really decide, hey, if I'm doing this and it is a business, where is it on my calendar, right? And so think about, the average time that you're going to need minimum is 10 hours a week. I mean, if you really want to make a dent in having some progress and be super successful, plan out at least 10 hours a week, 15 hours a week if you're feeling aggressive. Or obviously if you have more time and you're full-time or, kind of getting there, then definitely you can put some more time in. But oftentimes what happens is people that do our business and they do it part-time, well, the kids get going, the activities get going, work gets going, church is going, all this stuff is going, and then there's like no time left for your business. So we want to take your financial freedom seriously, then we need to go ahead and we need to put it on the calendar. So think about, what are some evenings that you're going to, commit to, or lunch breaks, or whatever the time is that's going to work best for you. That's what's so cool about what we do is like you run the show. So you run your own schedule, but you have to pencil it in, because if you're not doing, the income producing activity that you need to build your business, then it's not going to move. So that is tip number 1. Who thinks that based on hearing that's something you could implement tonight? Like you could actually sit down, look at your calendar and kind of think, hey, when am I going to get ahead? When am I going to work on things for me and my family? Number 2 is we want to set our target. Like, what is the goal for the week? You've heard so many different people say you got to begin with the end in mind. If our goal is to build an empire, to build a huge organization, to get you free financially, we're going to eat the elephant one bite at a time, right? So what's the goal for this week? Do we have, a certain, like maybe let's say you're running for rank, right? And you're like, hey, at the end of the month, I need to be here. Where do I need to be at this week with my points and my volume and the activity in my team? How many events, parties, one-on-ones? How many times do you need to expose your business this week? That would be something good to think about. Or perhaps you want to say, hey, you know what? I'm really in a recruiting mode. I need to pick up some brand new customers for myself. I need to get some other business partners. What is my goal for the week? Like what do I want to accomplish? And then kind of work backwards. Like, hey, if I want to have, 1 or 2 new recruits between now and the end of the week, or a couple of customers, what do I need to do activity wise so that, I know I'm on track to hit that goal? Obviously we can't control anybody but ourselves, but ourselves we have control over, right? So we want to think about what is the end result, what's our target, what are we going after, and then what are the things that we're going to do this week that's going to lead up to it so that we get the goal completed. The third part, and this is for people that have an organization. So if you have a team of people and it's not just you getting started building your team, then this is definitely going to apply to you. You want to mobilize your troops. Here it is, we're getting ready to launch into the rest of the week. What's going on with your team? Are they as focused and as dialed in as you are? If they are, hopefully, yay, right? But most of the time, especially when you have newer people in your organization, they don't have a goal. They don't know what they're running for. Oftentimes they're just so new, they're like still figuring out how to use the product. You know what I mean? So think about, who are the people in your organization that you can reach out to and dial in with, because especially if you have a goal for where you want to be at either at the end of the month or in the end of the week, it's probably going to involve some people in your team. So connecting up with them, hey, what's going on? What's your goals for the week? What do you want to see happen this week? If we know that their goal is to, hit a certain target by the end of the month, then we want to help them work backwards as well so that they can go ahead and get to the finish line. So those are the 3 tips for you guys tonight to rock out this week, knock it out of the park, and just have an amazing productive week. It's so very easy as entrepreneurs that do network marketing part-time to a lot of times let life kind of push everything else forward, but our business gets left behind. So by scheduling out what the plan is, by setting a goal and having a target of where we want to go, and by mobilizing the troops and getting your whole entire organization in action, that's going to allow you to take this part-time vehicle and, build some things in your life so you can create freedom. Now, if your goal, here we are in the, beginning part of the month. If your goal is to really be serious this month and knock it out of the park, you're ready to earn some bonus checks, maybe get car qualified, maybe run for a free trip, whatever is going on, then I have something that will help you get to the finish line. It's called the 10-step process, and the 10-step process is all about you basically being able to rank advance and get to the finish line. It's about you being able to bust through the barriers of the things that have been holding you back so that you're able to get where you want to go. Because a lot of times, just like how the week will push things in and out of the way, and other things will take priority, the same thing happens with our goals for rank advancing. So I want to see you get to the finish line, and I know that this will help you. I've already gotten tons of feedback, tons of testimonies from different people that have gone through the 10 steps themselves. And so I wish you the very best of success. So click on the link that's listed here in the description and you can get your very own copy and go through that process for yourself. So you got your tips that we're planning out for this week, plus that's going to give you long-term planning for the rest of the month and the rest of the year for that matter. So if you have people in your organization and you would like them to dial in, hey guys, this is the plan for the week. Let's everybody get on the same page, watch this video, and then let's talk about how you're planning out your business and what can I do to help you and what is your goal for the week. So feel free to share and pass it along to the people in your organization that you think it would be helpful to. And that's it. So take care, my friends, be blessed, and have an amazing night.
For more great training and to receive your free bonus training, the 10-step process for getting out of your own way and finally rank advancing, visit summergeronimo.com.